Thug life refers to a lifestyle associated with criminality, defiance, and street culture, popularized in hip-hop music and culture, often glorifying rebellion against societal norms and authority. But do you know the origin of thugs? Thugs were members of a secretive criminal cult in India, known for ritualistic strangulation of travelers. Thuggee was prevalent for centuries until its suppression by British authorities. Thug Behram, also known as Behram Jamdar, remains a captivating and controversial figure in Indian history. His name has become synonymous with the dark and sinister practices of the Thugee cult, which terrorized travelers across India for centuries. Behram's story offers a glimpse into the shadowy world of organized crime and the eventual downfall of a notorious criminal. Thug Behram's exact origins and early life are shrouded in mystery. Little is known about his upbringing or background, but it is believed that he was born in the early 19th century in the region of Awadh, present-day Uttar Pradesh, India. Like many others of his time, Behram was drawn into the secretive and clandestine world of Thugee, a practice that had deep roots in Indian society. Thugee was a form of organized crime prevalent in India for centuries, involving the ritualistic strangulation of travelers by a group of criminals known as thugs. These criminals would often befriend unsuspecting travelers on the road, gaining their trust before ruthlessly murdering them and robbing them of their possessions. The practice of Thugee was widespread and deeply ingrained in certain communities, with thugs operating across vast stretches of the Indian subcontinent. Behram's notoriety as a thug grew rapidly, and he soon became one of the most feared and prolific criminals of his time. His name struck fear into the hearts of travelers and merchants who dared to traverse the perilous roads of India. It is said that Behram was responsible for hundreds, if not thousands, of murders during his criminal career, earning him a reputation as one of the most ruthless killers in history. Behram's modus operandi was simple yet effective. He would travel in disguise, often posing as a traveler or pilgrim, to gain the trust of his victims. Once he had ingratiated himself with his targets, Behram would strike with ruthless efficiency, employing the traditional Thugee method of strangulation using a rumal, a cloth used for various purposes. His victims would be left lifeless by the roadside, their possessions plundered and their families left to mourn their untimely deaths. The reign of terror orchestrated by Thug Behram and his associates continued unabated for years, with authorities struggling to apprehend the elusive criminal mastermind. However, Behram's luck would eventually run out. In 1840, he was captured by British authorities following an extensive manhunt spanning several years. His arrest marked a significant victory in the ongoing efforts to dismantle the Thugee cult and bring its members to justice. Behram's trial was a highly publicized affair, attracting widespread attention both in India and abroad. He was ultimately found guilty of multiple counts of murder and sentenced to death. On February 7, 1840, Thug Behram was executed by hanging, bringing an end to his reign of terror and sending a clear message to others who might dare to follow in his footsteps. The capture and execution of Thug Behram dealt a severe blow to the Thugee cult, hastening its decline and eventual eradication by British authorities. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you and bye-bye.